Hello everyone! While I was browsing through some games on the Nintendo eShop, there's a game that really caught my attention because of how creative it looks. It's called Dexter Stardust: Adventures in Outer Space. The story begins about 20 years ago, where the Varisians sent their robots to invade planet Earth and destroy mankind. In order to escape Earth during that tragic fiasco, Jetto gave young Dexter a ride in his spaceship and then traveled to Mars. Years later, Dexter grew up in Mars and began to work with his Uncle Jado in the bodega along with his childhood friend Aurora. As the years go by, Dexter and Aurora continue to work together by delivering packages from planet to planet around space, which reminds me of a sci-fi cartoon Futurama. The gameplay is very linear. It captures the inspiration of a Monkey Island game where you play as Dexter Stardust, a taco-loving space cadet, to explore around searching for items, connecting puzzle pieces together, and gathering information through various areas about not only the war between the Varisians and the humans on Earth, but also Dexter's family backstory. What makes this gameplay fun was that you have the option to interact with different people and items by listening to either Dexter's dialogue or the other character's dialogue. The dialogue can be a bit cheesy, but once you follow along, including the story, it becomes very entertaining.
Can you believe this guy?
Who are you talking to?
No one. I was just thinking out loud.
Don't think too long. The Viceroy's guards are certainly onto you now.
Oh, jeez.
If you want to learn more about the development of Dexter Stardust: Adventures in Outer Space, especially the characters, the story, the game itself, or any other additional features, you can listen to the director's commentary while playing the game. Not a lot of games have this feature, but it allows players to provide a better understanding of this game, which is a nice touch. Just be careful with spoilers though. The only issues that Dexter Stardust: Adventures in Outer Space have were that this game has a few spelling and word usage errors in the subtitles, and the game itself can be a bit glitchy sometimes. There were often times where I got locked or glitched into a few screens, or speaking to another person and was unable to cancel out of the dialogue menu until I closed the game in the switch home screen. There's also a moment where Dexter glitches through areas that he shouldn't have access to yet unless he has the correct item.
Whoa! Looks like the walkway's out. I gotta figure out a way to get across.
In conclusion, Dexter Stardust: Adventures in Outer Space is a nice, relaxing game to play, and it's very well presented due to its charm of creative art, beloved characters, a decent plot, and its fully voiced dialogue. However, the puzzles and the exploration can be very challenging and tedious that players will end up being stuck for hours figuring out what to do next. Overall, the time and effort of exploration in that game is completely worth it. If you love Monkey Island style games and sci-fi cartoons with comedic dialogue like Futurama, then you're in for a flight in space. Dexter Stardust: Adventures in Outer Space earns 3 stars out of 5.
Ooh, I can see the message.